Hey, what's up? My name is Jason De Los Santos with Pixelated Stories. I have a digital marketing company and I'm based out of Asheville, North Carolina. Today, I want to share how I do competitor research before I start working on any of my clients' projects. And let's see, to start off with, I have a Notion document and I'll either share the link to that or just the notes themselves in the video description here. But starting off with the importance of doing competitor research. And I don't think of this as a way to copy what other people are doing, but just to plainly get an understanding what are you up against? Like what are the other competitors in your niche or in your industry doing? And I think that it's really important to be aware of that. Then if you spend $0, like I can't say that that's something to be proud of, but if you're trying to stretch your money, then that could be a great way to do it. And there's some other tools that I have a link to in the notes that if you want to pay a few bucks to speed up the process, you can use those. So before we start, a few frameworks. One is before you start researching, think about what is the problem that you're trying to solve. Why are you doing competitor research or industry research? Because I think it's really important to understand, are you researching, let's say, because you want to have a better understanding of how your competitors are, let's say, hiring, because you can take a look at what your competitors and are they aggressive? Do they only advertise on, let's say, LinkedIn or Indeed? Or do they have information on their website? Or are you instead researching because you have a brand new company and you're just trying to get a lay of the land? Like how many competitors are there? Are they big? Are they small? Do they have a lot of revenue? Are they bootstrapped, funded? Whatever it is, like you're just trying to get an understanding of why are you doing this research? Two is setting a time limit. I love research and I can spend days on this kind of stuff. So I need to set a time limit for myself, and it could be 90 minutes or a couple of hours, or maybe 2 time blocks of say 60 minutes each. Sometimes it's good with this type of information to research, aggregate the data, take a break, whether it's an hour, maybe a day, come back to it, and just let a lot of this information sort of percolate in your head. Lastly, action, not perfection. And the importance of this is that you are not going to find all the information there is about competitors or some magic bullet. This is more about getting solving for this problem that you're researching for and taking action quickly. And I'll talk more about that in the future. So then the first section about researching that I like to think about it is divergence. So just exploring, just keeping your eyes open with the parameters or the limits that you have set for yourself and just exploring what's out there. So this for me gives me permission to not be so focused on, oh, well, I am looking exactly for this type of competitor because sometimes I've surprised myself by looking at people that maybe they don't advertise themselves exactly in the way that my client does, but just can give us some ideas about either using language or just different marketing channels for putting ourselves out there. So one of the first things with identifying your competitors is brainstorming where they are or who they are, how many, if off the top of your head. I like to start in Google Maps. So for example, if we go into Google Maps here, and let's say this client that I'm doing the research for is a shuttle company. So let's say shuttle bus in Charlotte, North Carolina. And that is not what I wanted. Let's take a pause. And we're back. So I entered shuttle near Charlotte. And so you get a few results. And so what I like to do is just start exploring. So, of course, you're using the relevant keywords for the business. And then I like to just start going down the list. Why are these companies showing up? Just asking questions like, why is this one first compared to some of these other ones? for this one, it could very simply be because they have 300 reviews and they have essentially 5-star reviews. But then just taking a look for this particular client, I'm taking a look at the names of the companies, bus, transportation, transport, etc. Because one of the markers from Google about credibility is, does the company name, like the legal company name, does it refer to the service or the product that the company offers? But anyway, so I start clicking through these and taking a look at photos, looking at reviews. Do they have all of their information filled in? Within the review specifically, this could be a gold mine for your business when you're researching competitors. But I like to take a look at, one, just the keywords that Google summarizes. Also, I like to take a look at the newest reviews. How often are they getting reviews? So this one looks like within the past day, 2 days ago, 4 days ago. So these guys must have a system for collecting reviews. Is the company responding? So it looks like they're fairly consistent with responding to reviews, and whether you're getting good or negative reviews, you want to reply to all of them. Then I like to take a look at the highest ratings. What are those reviews saying? Like, wow, exclamation mark. I mean, that's pretty good. And then also I like to take a look at the lowest ratings. What happened? Sometimes you have people that are just angry at the world and they just want to leave a negative review, but sometimes they are legitimate. So this person's saying, do not book with this company, but why is that? And just taking a look, is there an opportunity here that you can take advantage of? If you see the similar negative reviews from customers, is that something that you can implement in your company and make that and set yourself apart with that? Then from here, I like to go back and taking a look at the website. So obviously there's a lot of information that you can learn from looking at the website. Oh, looks like this is the booking page. So let's go to their homepage instead. And let's see. So here, take a look at the website. And on the website, I'm not judging and thinking in my mind, oh, well, this is a good or a bad website. It's more about what are they conveying to the visitor, to the potential customer. And is it positive? Is it answering people's questions? Is it helpful to the customer? And so with this one, for example, design-wise, I don't think that this is a very good design, but it seems like it solves questions that somebody would be asking if they were to come to this website, or somebody that would be needing this type of service. So for my particular client, I'm just considering that this company here, they have images of, I guess, luxury, taking their, their limos over directly to the airport. They do have an instant quote, so that seems to be very helpful. The special occasions, federally approved, so they're speaking to a specific niche or a specific type of customer. Again, another call to action button here. Looks like they have some credibility icons, the weather, which may or may not be helpful to someone. It looks like the types of vehicles that they offer, and it looks like you can link through to some of these vehicles. Let's see. Yeah, they have a little bit of information about that. So that could be cool if somebody's searching for specifically a luxury car and they want to ride in style. They have a whole bunch of information here. So let's go back up to the top. And what else do they have? Looks like they have their fleet information, things to do, about the company, reservations, how to contact them, etc. So then those are just a couple of things that I'm considering as I'm looking through the website. And back on the checklist here, looking for the layout, navigation, how easy is it to use? Is the website mobile responsive? And you can either go to the website on your mobile phone, or on any browser, you can inspect the page, and up here, you can click on this toggle device toolbar, and then you can choose a mobile phone landscape or dimension. And you can see that this website, you can view it on a mobile phone. And the reason I do this is because still to this day, 2024, when I'm recording this, there are still many websites of local businesses that are not mobile optimized. And so then one, that doesn't provide a good experience for the customer. And then Google penalizes you if the website is not optimized, because that means that the customer is not going to, or the visitor to the website is not going to be able to have their questions answered or have a good experience on the site. We're also looking at calls to action throughout the website. With this company in particular, they had these get your quote forms. They had some multiple buttons and calls to action throughout the site. What are their unique selling propositions or USPs? How are the companies standing out, and what are they saying, or how are they behaving, or what are the things that they're offering the consumer? We just did it I just do that on multiple sites, and throughout the whole time, I'm taking notes in a document. Usually for me, it's in Notion, and just jotting stuff down, anything that comes to mind. There's nothing specific. I'm just letting my eyes do the research. And also what you can do is using Google search. So for example, if I just go directly to Google and searching, so then we can take a look at the companies that are available in the area. Let's take a look at who's advertising. And I usually go through to those landing pages and take a look at how are they advertising, what are they advertising for, what are they saying. And this people also ask is super helpful. This could be great content for your homepage, or if you have a blog section on the site, you can include some of this information, or maybe an FAQ, because this is Google has enough data to determine that these are common questions that people have about the keyword that I searched. So on my client's website, I'll probably include some information about shuttles going to and from the airport. Perhaps can Uber pick up at the airport? That it obviously would be a competitor for my client, but that could be at least information that could bring somebody to the client's website. And then at the bottom here, then we also can take a look at the related searches. So questions about pricing, more pricing, what are the best shuttles, location specific questions, etc. So I'm just keeping my eyes wide open and just taking a look at what's out there. And then once I kind of take a look at the information that's out there, then I start to converge. And so refining and summarizing the data. So as throughout the process, I'm writing notes, and taking a look at what stands out. Are there trends that I am noticing between the different competitors or just throughout the industry? And writing down what are the major things that I can take away from this research. And one way to say is how can I implement that for my client? If you're watching this, then it could be something as simple as having in this example, having a clickable phone number on the website that somebody can click on and call your company directly. So it could be a very simple thing. Because I like to think of within taking action, do you want to work on easy things that you can complete quickly? Maybe you don't have a lot of time to devote to it, but you have, let's say, 15 to 30 minutes here and there that you can implement things. Or do you want to work on something that's longer term and work on bigger projects? Maybe you're overhauling your entire website or just the entire branding. I don't think of this as a good or a bad thing. It's just more about what's your philosophy and how do you think about implementing and taking steps in your company. So, and there are a few other things that I do within research, but that's mainly it. If you found this information helpful, then feel free to hit the like button and just ask questions. If you are not sure about how to proceed with researching competitors, or maybe there's a specific strategy that you use. Like I know a lot of people use the SWOT strategy, the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And that's something that I use on specific occasions. In this early stage, I probably would not do it, but maybe other people like to do that. So anyway, hope you liked it, enjoy, and see you in the next one.